Our grandfather emigrated to the U.S. from Lebanon, but my family has always considered itself American. Until very recently, my image of Lebanon has been one of war and destruction and a dangerous place to be. I never had the desire or even the thought to visit the country, thinking there are so many other safe and more interesting places to visit. But I'm surprised now to learn that this image of Lebanon is not at all what it's like today. Beirut has now been rebuilt from the wars of the past. The country is not only a very safe place to visit, but the people are so incredibly welcoming to Lebanese and Americans alike. It's beyond friendly. There's hardly any crime. Everyone feels and is treated like family when they go there. And I'm embarrassed to say that I had no idea of the huge amount of beauty and historical attractions within the small area of the country. My son was doing his second grade project on Lebanon and taught me about the ancient ruins of Heliopolis, which is the best preserved Roman temple of its size anywhere on Earth. It's even larger than the Parthenon in Greece. When I started looking into the amazing sights the country had to offer, I thought a trip to Lebanon may actually not be that bad. And after discussing it with a small group of cousins and friends who also shared the apprehension to go, the trip came together for November 2010. This is the group that traveled from the United States to Lebanon. None of us had been there before except for David Shadan from North Carolina. He'd been there 10 years ago. Next to David is Bob Ward. He and I are cousins. Terry Santini, also a cousin from Florida. On the far left is her husband, David Oakes, and between them is Layla, who lives in Beirut and is the aunt of a friend of Terry's, and she wound up meeting us at the airport and then never left our side after that. She took it upon herself to show us all the sights, and we wouldn't have seen half of what we saw if it wasn't for Layla to guide us. That's me down on the bottom, and then next to me is Khalil, who is friends with Bob. Khalil is from Tunisia, and he is one of the few non-Lebanese in our group, but he spoke fluent Arabic and French as well as English, and he quickly became our close friend and was a lot of fun to have around. So this is our whole group that spent an amazing week in Lebanon, a week that completely changed our minds on what the country is all about, and we're excited to be able to share some of these experiences that we had with everybody.